version as of 5 minutes before I fired up the stream, and also the graphics. I don't know whether they've got tile sets for them or not. We were in a gamer basement. We didn't see a spell book. Not saying there aren't any, but we didn't get any the first time through. Let's head on around, and it's this one here. And I think this is the tool room. So yeah, pliers. That's the only kind of things I've seen in here so far. Activate flashlight, pliers and a funnel. Not impressed. So, set up onto the roof. That way we get the view benefit. Oh, look at that! That's awesome. Oh yeah. I'm still not seeing a lab though. And the answer is no, we can't work our way down south like this. There is a beehive, possible royal jelly for future fungal issues. Wow, that's a pretty big facility down there. Alright, what am I seeing though? Lots and lots and lots of horde indicators. Pharmacies. Doctor's offices. Yes. Construction sites. It's a pretty good city. That is a good solid block of city there. Hotel tower right near the dead center. That's a lot of zombies going to be showing up in that center area. Alright. Now, it's possible that there's a house that has a lab entrance. I mean, there could be 5 labs right underneath this city, for all I know. There could be a lab entrance in any one of these house basements. So, that's the hard part. Spend your time scouring through basements looking for a lab entrance, or drive the world looking for a lab. Alright, well, we got what I needed. We got the super long view range. Let's head back down. Nothing else up here I care about. I'm gonna have to run the gauntlet, or yeah, let's go downstairs here. See how things look in this hallway. Football armor. Nah, not enough coverage. Another decent book. I'm not gonna check that room. Good old rollerblades. Still got hooves! I actually should pick up one of these rollerblades. Just in case. Oh, I'm full up already? Oh, I'm full up already. I haven't been grabbing anything. Crappity crap. Do I ever dig a root cellar? I know of root cellars. I've told people about root cellars. I've never actually used a root cellar. I am not a good test case for things like that, though, because I know the game too well. I never have food or water problems anyway. So, no matter what kind of situation I put myself in, I've never had the need for worrying about food preservation, really. They have their use and their place. Mostly, I feel, in a woods type of situations, but 23, 29. Anything I can drop? None of that. No, not really. I don't want to drop anything. Oh, that's funny. Just when I need one. Oh, Don't I have emergency care already? I do. I've got guide to advanced emergency care already. Alright, between these two schools, we are hopping for books. Do I dare go check this one? I dare. Nothing obvious. Don't need under the hood. Yeah, I already have that. Yeah, unless the spellbooks are called Guides to Principles of Effective Communication. Oh yeah, another backpack laying on the ground. Sure! Load me up. Backpacks, rollerblades, and lots of books. Already got So Awesome, right? Oh, no, I don't have So Awesome monthly. I have So What Clothing and Sewing Techniques for Designers. So, remember how we were short on the sewing books? No longer. Let's stop running like a dumbass. And let's bail out of here. Oops. Let's go around. Still managed to get hit. Alright, first floor. Steel frames. Lots of parts because they're shredding vehicles out there. Okay, so we're back on the first floor. There are a few classrooms I could scoot through. I don't think I'm gonna get out while I'm ahead of the curve here. And we're gonna have to decide, am I gonna bother to try to hit that third school? I don't know that it's worth it. I think I'll get back to the vehicle, we'll pull out away a little bit, and we'll check our current list. I think we've covered sewing now. I think we might have gotten... We've got the computers done, I've got the mid-level engineering, I've got some of the electronics, got some more fab, some mechanics, some cooking. I think we might be close to having them all covered now. Yeah, let's not push the luck that far. Let's run these guys around. Alright, run mode, through there, boomer, walk mode. Alright, nothing's close to us except for that one Sproglodyte. Hey there, Sprog! I got magic missiles with your name on it, but for this point I'm gonna try to outrun you. You can just bang away on my vehicle. Okay, get this out in the middle of nowhere. That's probably far enough. We've got a slime pit nearby. Stop driving. Okay, let's take a look at our list now. I think this is by far the most books I've ever had by, what are we on, day 3? I think the new schools are too easy to raid. I mean, I'm raiding them like this with double zombie spawns. They're too easy to raid. There's no high-end zombies of any kind. The quantity of zombies is substantially less than the old school design was, and the split level makes it just way, way too easy to raid. I mean, it takes all of 10 seconds to get to the library once you know the route, and there's very little up on that floor, so... Yeah, this is also 0.5 loot, so I play double zombies, half loot. So, definitely seems too easy. I might have to temporarily take schools off my list of allowed visits. So, here's the list. So we got first aid to 3, followed by first aid 3 here, which goes to, I think, 5, and then that one takes us to 8, so first aid's covered. Fab to 3, then Fab to... I already know Fab's covered, so we're covered on first aid, we're covered on Fab. I don't care about unarmed for the moment. Mechanics 1, then Mechanics 3. Do I have a 3 to 4? I don't think I have a Mechanics 3 to 4 still. I think we're still missing Mechanics 3 to Mechanics 4. Yeah, we still got a gap. Mechanics 3 to Mechanics 4. Tailoring to 3... followed by 3 to, I think that's 5. And then, do I not have the highest end tailoring book? I think I'm missing the highest end tailoring book. I think we've only got to 5 or 6, wherever that one tops out. But we actually are still missing a few. Computers we already know we're maxed out on. Cooking 3, and then cooking from 3 to a little bit higher. And then that's all we've got for cooking, but as soon as we hit a lab, cooking will solve itself. And electronics to 3, then that will gap us to that one. Then we've got 4 to 5 or 6. Can't remember what augmentative takes us to. I think that's where that peters out as well. So we're missing just a couple of books still. A4 science thing. A little deep in. That's a bit of a run to get over to that other school. That would be quite a bit more dangerous without having quick access to my vehicle. I don't think it would be a problem. I mean, you've already seen me run all over a town with no gear and infection and super painful and so on. So, and it's mostly houses all the way over there. So, I think I could do it. Just not sure it's a wise use of my time. I've already got way more books than I can level up off or deal with for quite a while. I'm only missing mid to super high level books. We've completely cleared 2 schools now and haven't seen a single magic book. I don't have a way to get south because it's solid city forest, solid city forest, solid city. All the way as far out as I could see, unfortunately. So without driving into the city, I am blocked from going further south. And I didn't really like my northern choices all that much either. We're blocked there. I'd have to come back up this way, and I think this is going to be almost all solid. So I'd have to go all the way back up here to find a route we can actually travel. The map is starting to drive me a little buggy. We're kind of stuck into a pretty weird area here. Pretty much a matter of, do I head back into that third school, or do I head back over to our starting city and try to work my way into the libraries and bookstores? Most of them are buried pretty deep. I don't have a road route that I'd be willing to try to take the Humvee through. Probably the best one would be this straight north-south corridor and just pray that I can work my way around any obstructions or zombie accumulations. Most of the places I need to go are right in this area too. That one's a landfill, right? Yep, that one's a landfill. No dojos. Oh, one dojo right there. Trip into the dojo would be a good thing, too. It may actually be better for me just to run through the densest residential area I can get to. Just for the chance at gamer basements and laboratories in the basements. Which to do? This looked like a good spot till we spotted the fungal and the fungal bloom. So this whole area is pretty much off limits. So that's a problem. I can't get through the cities. Ugh. Really only got this spot here to check to see if I can try to find another road route or a lab. Otherwise, we are tucked in tight. Alright, took a little bit of damage. I don't have a good place I can kind of camp up base out of up here. Strange temple for high-end books. Yeah, maybe for a few of the high-end magical books. I'm sure at some point they'll probably get, similar to Arcana, they'll get some specialized buildings added in, to seed in for map gen when you have the mod enabled. Anything else I can reach in here? Bookstore, deep in. Pretty far off from that school. Another one way over here. Now that I've got, with the advantage that the school roof gave me in the binoculars, showing me all of this, makes it able for me to plan things out. And what I'm seeing is this town has got a fairly good distribution of residential all the way around. And there are actually a bunch of bookstores in this middle area. Bookstore, 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 bookstore. So the whole central area here, not directly on the nameplate, but kind of on the outer edges, is a good supply of bookstores. So I don't think, what that tells me is I don't need to go over here, because there's no point going over there when there's bookstores over here. And I've got a better distribution, the way the map generated this city. I've got escape routes through housing. Not too far off from most of these locations. That one's a little rough. There's not much in the way of housing directly around it. But a lot of these other ones have at least a semblance of escape routes for me through housing. But these would be night run type things. This would be better for me to run at night. Now that I have the map. But it does not solve my genetic downward spiral problem. Having all these books does not help if I can't take the time to actually read them. Let's try any recycle centers. Way down there. One recycle center. Pretty far off. That's not going to be easy to get to. How about antique? Just one in the other city. Museum. One down towards the central area I was thinking of heading towards. What else? Not the only ones I can think of. Is this a dojo down here? That is a dojo. Dojo across from a bookstore, just around a corner from a museum. Unfortunately, right on the nameplate. It's going to be a million zombies. And I won't have... If I did not have genetic downward spiral, I would be camping up here at the ranch and I'd be ridding the shit out of this city. No question. I'm just all sorts of nervous about camping up and spending any time with this genetic downward spiral. It's going to start biting me in the ass. And I think my chances of finding a lab by just visiting house basements is fairly small. Ugh. What time is it? 11:48. Subway labs, fairly good. Not in every lab for certain, but I want to say 25%? Kind of depends on the map gen. Chances of getting that doge are almost nil. It's right on top of the nameplate. It's going to be buried in zombie swarms. So that's off the table. Lot of housing over on this side. We've already been to a few of them up here in the north. I already did that ambulance. Get rid of that. Alright, I think I'm gonna... We've got nice quick read times and high fun factor on all the books. So it'll go quick when I settle down and start smashing out the book list, but I'm not comfortable doing it until I find a lab. I think what I'll do, I'll try to split the difference here. What we'll do is I'm going to pull up closer to the town again. And I am going to try to make a run down into the town. If I can make my way over to the school, I may sniff in there real quick and take a look around. I'm going to see if I can work my way in that way. Well, I'll check as many basements as I can on the way. Basically, I'll do a day run into the town here and see if I can get to like the museum and the bookstore and the dojo, and then work my way back out through these houses down this direction. That will cover a bunch of house basements, hope for the best between gamer basements and finding a lab. See, I'll take opportunity hits into the school, museum, things like that. And if I don't find a laboratory, then we're bugging out after this. We'll take off again and hit the road. And I'll try to find some way out of this box they've got me in on the map. We'll double check there's not a route through here. We'll double check up here. And then if I have to, I'll either risk... Yeah, I'll either risk the flaming eye here to get across this way, or I will power drive my way right through the middle of the city. Can be done. I just don't like to. It's dangerous. If I were going to do it, I would probably... Well, not that run. That goes right through the nameplate. We'll see. But let's go ahead and try to do a run up into the town here real quick. So, I'm going to use this house as my getaway point. Alright, so we'll pop out that window and take off. No zombies have spotted me. So if this is going to be a long run, do I do it with a boatload of backpacks? First thing we do is dump that. Keep the regular gear. Don't need the binos with me while I'm running through town. Need to keep my basics there. I think that's where I'm at. 4.79. 1, 2, 3, 4 backpacks. I can magic missile things, but just about anything else is going to be pretty chancy. Alright. Oh, I should eat and drink before I take off too. Let's take an aspirin. We are turgid. We'll have a couple of pies, finish those off. And some cookies. Wait 5 minutes. Yeah, good enough. I have no ability to open windows with my crowbar. And of course it's a useless building. Alright, how we're going to plot this. My current plan is to go like so. Cross the street, then hit into the school. I won't be able to pre-clear this one in any way. So we'll hit a lot on just what we find. Just verifying there's no basements. I don't think there usually is basements in these types. Hey, we actually pry-barred one. Alright, here we go. Cross your fingers. Come on, basement. Giant black widow spider basement. Again. It's funny. Alright, let's go that way. And then let's not go that way. Actually, I need to go south from this one. Sick again. Am I gonna check? Let's see here. Ooh, I would like a raincoat. Worry about it now. No. Whoa! Hey there, big old pile of zombies. That's directly where I was heading too. This is not going to be good. I'm going to end up out in the open pretty much no matter which direction I go. Alright, big pile of zombies. No window in the side I wanted to go into. Is that a SWAT truck wreck with an item in that seat? If it is a SWAT truck, it's a possibility that's like SWAT armor or Kevlar armor. More likely it's going to be a magazine for some useless weapon. Stop running, dumbass. Let's see if we can scoot it. Oh, they're going to catch me before I can check it. So close. Do I risk it? Two zombies are going to be able to swat me while I'm stepping into the wreckage to try to check it. Is that a SWAT truck? It's got to be a SWAT truck. Whoa! God damn it! I thought I was examining the space. My bad. Yeah, ammo. Or an H&K. Ooh, an H&K with 45 round. Ooh, that's actually good. Alright, how much is this going to hurt? Run mode. There. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Took a few hits I didn't need to. I thought I was in examine mode and moving the screen, but I was in actual move mode. That wasn't quite the way I expected that to go. Alright. I don't want to get pushed out of my designated path. Pretty easy to get pushed off target. Alternatively, I could work my way down this way and over, and then come back up this way and through the school. I'd rather hit the school first. I got more and more clusters of zombies. There's going to be a million that are going to pour out of that pool. Armored car. So, I'm debating, do I curl back around and try to get up that way, or house, and then up? Down a bar of stamina. I think I'm going to go house. Come down into this house first. Stop running. Zecto knife. I don't have a scalpel yet, right? I do not. Butcher's knife. Alright, dump the steak knife. Waffle iron. Kingfish. No. That's a direct view over into the pool. Not do that. Solder. I kind of like the solder, but I can come across that. Alright. Either doggy. Doggy's moving at a pretty good clip. Oh, good job, dog. What did he just do? Ripped my backpack. Destroyed my t-shirt. Alright. Good job. So, and here comes the shock zombie. I was wondering when the shock zombies were going to start rejoining the party. I've had it awful easy for a little while now. Alright, back to walk mode. We're still out of range of the shock zombie, and now, ideally, I go straight into this house. Ouch. That's going to be another rough transition point. Plus there's zombies already in the house. And the shock zombie's gonna get me. Alright, let's... Yeah, that's too many. Oh, that's right. I'm right near the school. There's gonna be a ton of child zombies. Well, no, I'm actually pretty far from the damn school. That's an awful lot of child zombies. I wonder if the whole area is infested because they've wandered out of the two schools. Ah, remember I mentioned the pool was gonna have a lot of zombies? Yeah. That's not even all of them. They're probably still coming out of the water. Alright, so I got some chasers. I got the shock zombie behind me. A lot of zombies here. I haven't made it very far, and we're already starting to run into some problems. That's not boding well for how this is going to progress. So, it's time to pick a door. Closet or bathroom? Yeah. Locksmith kit. Oh, locksmith kit. Actually, I don't know why I get excited about locksmith kits. They break so fast. I'm not really excited about a locksmith kit. Oh, we've got a basement. Whoops. Don't drift into... Damn it, it drifted into me. Check it. Ah, so it's this kind of basement. Alright. Now I remember. We had a spider basement that had this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why do I have 7 night vision? I should have 5. Whatever, game. Hey, we got magic teleporting zombies again. So, for anybody who was earlier looking for examples of the zombies falling through the Z-level roof, there you go. Clear night vision, no zombies around. She obviously didn't follow me through the stairs. She just fell through the ceiling. Mark the time. 6 hours, 36 minutes, 34 seconds into the stream. There's your example. Another one. Rats. And we got a whole bunch more falling in after her. Alright. I didn't see any lab entrances, so get out of my window. Another shock zombie to the north. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that there's a shock zombie to the north. And let's hope the alleyway to the south is clear-ish. Shock zombie coming up behind me again. Sci-fi novel. Sci-fi novel is not. Whoa! Hey there, zombies. I need to check all the walls to see if it might have a laboratory. Then I need to bail quickly as possible. So there's not going to be any other basements in this place, so we're going to keep moving. I've already got antibiotics, I've got disinfectant, so I don't have to visit all the bathrooms. The problem I have now is there's going to be a shock zombie out here. If I go out this window, I'm probably going to immediately get tagged. Let's take an aspirin. Let's try to go around this guy. Still managed to get tapped. No windows out that way. Take a sewing kit and I got a similar problem. So the shock zombie might still be out here and waiting for me instead of in the house. I might peek out that window. But we've got houses and then across the street, and we're going to be adjacent to the school. Peek. Peek. Ooh, acid zombie, but the shock zombie must be in the house. Alright, we're going to take advantage of that. Let's go that way. So many zombies! Get out of my window! Ugh, so many zombies. Yeah, let's go in this way. Ooh. Lots of noise up that way, huh? Alright. We're out on the city street. I don't like being out on the city street. Basement? Yeah! I like going to head to that basement. Technician! Ooh, what have I got in my hands? Have I got anything in my hands? I do not. Alright. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. So, in front of the school's here. Yeah, it's not just underground. I get the same thing. It's part of it's the weird lighting going on. It's the lighting problems with roofs and lighting and so on that's being worked on. That's why I'm not making too much noise about the weird night vision, but it's been happening for a really long time. I've been getting odd night vision ranges for quite a while, especially right at the front of it. A challenge. The very first day before I sleep, I tend to have 2 or 3 spaces more night vision, even outside, for no reason whatsoever. You've never had a locksmith kit break that fast? That's because you never found a locksmith kit and started using it at mechanics at 0. When you have mechanics at 0, they tend to break pretty damn quick. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this situation. It's getting pretty dicey out here. I don't like not having a clear retreat path. It'd be a little different if I was night raiding, but I am not comfortable with what's going on here, and the zombie accumulation especially. If I make a run for the school, I got fast runners between me and the school right here. I'm not going into here to check that basement and then transitioning over. Just chock full of zombies. I got very little in the way of cover in the form of vehicles out here. Yeah, I'm just not liking this. I don't expect if I choose to retreat that I'll have a problem getting back out of town, but I'm just trying to make the decision and pull the trigger on the retreat, or do I keep pushing? I'm nowhere even remotely near the other things I was hoping to get to. I kind of got pushed off course pretty fast. I don't have a clear path that I can move through to get down to that more close to the center area of Whitman where the museum and the bookstore is. I'm gonna move, let's move north, see what the other directions look like. Alright, so we're clear for the most part out to the west. A couple of runners, I can deal with them. Worst case, I go to these 2 houses to the north and then scoot across, go through the school. And or find a vehicle that actually operates and drive it out. We've got wheels. We've got 3. It'll work on 3. Security system's broke, and the engine is gone. I'm not going to try to drive that one. That's the only one in the direction I was looking to head. Only other one I could possibly get to would be this one. Faulty engine showing, bad alternator. Got gas, no controls. Yeah. Alright, so there's no vehicle options nearby. This is a grocery store, which should be with no exterior exits. I'd have to go out the same way I came in, roughly. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to pull an abort on trying to get into the deeper end of the town. Too dangerous. If I were geared up at all, I'd give it a try, but as poorly geared as I am, I just don't think it's going to be a wise move. Is this a stupid duplex? This is a stupid duplex. God, I hate duplexes. So useless. Guess we'll just aim for this other house. Lots of cough syrup. Another sewing kit. Another raincoat. Did I grab that other raincoat when I went by it? I don't think I did. Let's grab the raincoat. I'll need that for later. And don't care. Got a window out that way, or check the kitchen. Beer! Fruit salad, or fruit juice. Insta salad. Mushy Insta salad. We'll grab those and scoot out this way. Alright, face full of zombies. Ooh, zombie tech is where? I don't have to worry all that much because I don't have anything in my hands for the tech to steal. Back of the crowd. Alright. Let's sprint for the door. Back to walk mode. Oh yeah, I didn't check the vending machines while I was here. Hey, they're going after the nurse bot. You leave that poor nurse bot alone, you bad chillins. He just wants to help. Ah, medium battery. We'll take that. And we'll go out the far side. Oh, biodiesel. Almost missed biodiesel. That's the mid-level mechanics book I need, I think. Alright, so we do have some child zombies out that way. Let's try going out this way first. Let's see. Can I make it around these guys? Hey there, big pile of zombies. Alright, let's lose them in this house over here. A faux fur hat. Ooh, cornbreads. Oh, it's a real fur hat. That'll keep you warm. 70 warmth. I want me the cornbreads. Cornbreads of Bleach. Voodery. Resubbed. Thank you very much, Voodery. Did I check this basement? I don't remember. I think I did. Didn't I go here, here, and then here? I want to say I did. Widow basement. That's right. Nah, we'll just do that. We'll grab up some free ropes from the mystery rope giver. Oh, it's those damaged ropes. Seven minutes. You failed to recover, you failed to recover, but we got some string somehow. Butcher. Alright, we're getting a few. That'll help take care of my string problem. I think I'll keep the last one as an actual short rope, though. Alright, we're out of here. So, like I said, I wasn't worried about getting back out again, but I was getting too nervous. It was just, it's being a little weird in the way the zombies seem to be distributed. We're not having any problem moving through, even at normal movement rates. I've still got quick, so quick is still helping me, but I don't have any other movement bonuses. Alright, well, we've got a clearance. Let's dump backpack and weapon we're not going to use. Locksmith kit. I don't know about the locksmith kit. We got some good raw materials and some other stuff, and we did pick up the biodiesel book. I'm happy. Biodiesel's a good one. Should be a mechanics book, right? Yeah, there's the mid-level mechanics book. So we've got mechanics to 3, and then 3 to 4, 5, 6, I don't remember. And then a mechanics 4 down here. So we should be good on mechanics. That'll get me up to whatever I really want it to be. Let's grab something to eat real quick. Have another chug of soy milk, and not a toastum. Let's have a pork stick and a cornbread. Well, now what? So the raid into town didn't work. I'm not feeling optimistic that the raid into this town will go any better. It's either park somewhere and just do some reading or training of the magic missile, and then try a night raid, or it's get driving. I can't get south of that western town without driving through the western town. There's no route for me to get south of it. Possibly I could get through here, out this way, and then hope there's not a blocker to kind of circle a long way around, but it's all solid forests and city. So I'd either have to kamikaze drive my way through a good chunk of the city. This part would be a bad spot because it's right on a nameplate, so it's going to be thick with zombies. Or it's drive around. We've got a fungal bloom there, which is not a big deal if I keep driving. Football field, so there's going to be a lot of zombies in this section here if I try to get through that area. But that's probably the closest route for me to try to go, is out that direction. I think I remember driving up near here and looking, and I didn't like the looks of trying to make that crossing. They might have moved around with the Wanderspawns, picking them up and moving them around. You still like the idea of coming over here to these houses? I'm not arguing the point. It is definitely one of the two possibilities. I'm just freaked out about the whole genetic downward spiral, and the length of time it's going to take me to search all these houses, hoping to find a laboratory. Finding a lab basement's pretty rare. I think my chances are pretty small, and I'm just uncomfortable being boxed into this area. I would rather find a way out of this box before something nasty turns up with a genetic downward spiral. Apartment complex. Yeah, there is one somewhere. I don't remember. Where did I see it? Yeah, you can see where we got to the top of that school and it revealed this huge thing, but it's, I mean, 3 levels up. So the apartment complex would be similar. There's one there. Yeah, we don't have one of those larger ones in this town that I have access to. Yeah, I don't have a particular need for the beehive anymore, though. The beehive was just an idea for the royal jelly in case I got the fungal infection. Nah, that's a pavilion. Not sure why it uses an A, but whatever. And it's not one of the large buildings that has likely a high-level roof I could get to for a really good view. I think I'm gonna drive back up here. We're gonna check this intersection, see if I feel like there's any good chance I can push through this. It's 2:30. We got some daylight time to drive. I need to get some more gas too. We're at 26 liters. So let's do that. I really, really, really want to get to a point where I can actually start learning some goddamn magic. I haven't been able to do anywhere near enough of it. We've just been on the constant move for so long. I guess it is only day 3. A lot of things have happened. Alright, can't tell you how happy I am I don't have to watch out for landmines. So relieved I don't have to keep my eyeballs peeled for landmines in the middle of these fields. It was about the time I hit a landmine and then freak out because they're not supposed to be out here anymore. I do still have to watch out for boulders. And flaming eyes. Alright, so we're coming up into Spore Cloud area. Let's cut over to the road. Hey there, random wreckage pile. Alright, so this is the edge of the football field. Vehicles I don't care about. Zombie population is not too bad. And we've got actually a pretty clear route up there. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the chance. Alright, so let's go to here. Make the hard turn. I hope we got a clear route the rest of the way. Shock zombie! But looks like we should be able to make it off the edge here. There is a big apartment tower. If I could get to the roof, we could map in probably a huge section here in hopes of finding a laboratory nearby. So that is an idea. It's this building just to my north here. Alright, let's try to maneuver so I don't get shocked. I don't want to be turned diagonally when I go by the shock zombie and give him a free shot at me through the diagonal. Alright, now I can turn. And we've got an ambulance out here too. That bus might have gas for me if I can arrange my side swipe here just right. Ah! God damn it! I hate it when I pick up hitchhikers! There ought to be a rule against this nonsense. Now he's just going to bite me until I go somewhere and stop. So it's going to be constant bites until I stop somewhere. It's such bullshit. I know they had to change it so they wouldn't just automatically get rolled under the vehicle, but this is nonsense. So much for my gassing up off of the bus. Now I have to drive far enough and get constant bites. Yeah, so much bullshit. Alright, let's stop here. Let go of the controls. Distracting pain now. Am I running or not? Get the fuck out of the car. God damn, that's annoying. Yeah. Piece of crap, dog. I don't know what to say about that. It's so much crap, and it causes such a ridiculous level of danger, depending on what gets in the vehicle with you. I really, really hate that mechanic. I don't say that about too many of the mechanics, or even the errors or issues that occur, but I hate that one with a really, really burning passion. Having them be able to just randomly hop into the vehicle with you just because you happen to turn diagonally. It's just total nonsense. I'm trying to run him over, and I'm not having any luck with that either. He just keeps scooting around between the different sides just because he's an asshole. And he didn't even give me a Kevlar. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, now I'm pretty annoyed. Let's have some more aspirin. I'm not sure I'm willing to go back to that tower now. I'm too annoyed. Oh crap, there's a motel here too though. Yeah, being pulled out of the car is pretty fun. I've done it on stream a number of times, been yanked off my motorcycles, been yanked out of my vehicles, even out of a 5-point harness. That's what impresses me the most. He's got the dexterity to reach in with one hand, unclip the 5-point harness, and pull it over your head, and then grab you with the other hand and yank you out. That's some dexterity there. So, there's a motel and the apartment tower, so I could possibly get a map. And I could possibly get a view of a large section of the area if I'm willing to go back there. I'm just really kind of pissed off at the place right now. Shock zombie. Another ambulance. Time is it? 3 o'clock. Let's do a little reconnoitering down the road here. See if there's anything else nearby that catches my attention. Then I may come back here as it gets closer to dark. Uh-oh, what do we got? One of those garage thingies? One of those garage thingies. I love these garage thingies. Minor zombies. Vehicles. Gas tanks. No diesel tanks. Dodge book. Not much in the way of zombies I'm worried about. Looks like the road splits, then splits here. Let's drive, still drive. We'll drive around this thing. Get an idea what else is here. More vehicles. Anything I can see tool-wise in the back. Just the buggy. Just the quad bike. Is it a working quad bike? Frame is gone, but the wheel's still attached somehow.